I'm Camille with 30 Day Singer, and this is Problems with Mixed Voice, Part 2. In Part 1, we covered yelling, shouting, or pulling chest voice, and today we're talking about flipping into head voice, what you might experience as cracking. Remember that our overall goal with mixed or middle voice is to maintain some of that chest voice intensity, but to lighten up enough to safely sing higher pitches. You might be flipping to head voice if you notice an audible crack or yodel sound, ah, or if you notice a lightening in tone, even if you don't hear that crack happen. Ah. Quick refresher for you on vocal anatomy. The TA or thyroarytenoid muscles are within the vocal folds themselves, and they're dominant when you're singing in chest voice or you're speaking. When you're singing in head voice, ooh, your CT or cricothyroid muscles are dominant. The reason we flip or crack is because those TA muscles are bullies. They don't like to give up their job. So rather than give up partially, which is really what we need a balance between those two muscle pairs. Instead of giving up a little bit, they'll just give up completely, and that's when we get a crack in our sound. I have 4 tips to help you maintain some of that TA action as you're singing into your middle or mixed voice. Tip number 1 is to train on a bratty, annoying nasal, sometimes called twangy or pharyngeal sound. So if you go no or nay, that's the sound we're going for. And I know it's not cute. It is not cute at all, but it is kind of tricking us into keeping that TA muscle more involved as you sing higher. So instead of singing do 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 and flipping, you might sing nay, 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 nay. Don't be afraid to make an ugly noise. It will help you out. Tip number 2 is to use a hard consonant in your warm-up, something like a g sound or a b sound. This provides a little extra back pressure, so it's easier for your vocal folds to stay together. Instead of singing ah and flipping, you might sing g, 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 and listen to how your voice has an easier time staying together. Tip number 3 is to go for it. Stand up, commit to these notes. Don't be afraid of making a louder sound than you're used to, and know that if you crack, it's okay. It's actually not damaging to your voice to crack. It's kind of like your voice trying to protect itself. It's more damaging for you to yell and not crack than to crack. So don't be afraid of cracking. It's part of this process, but I do encourage you to go for it, be bold, be courageous, and I think you'll be happy with the result. And tip number 4 is to use your speaking voice. Oftentimes when we get into singing mode, it's really, really easy to flip into head voice. But if you kind of trick yourself and tell yourself to just speak those pitches, it can be easier to maintain some of that TA connection. So if you're flipping on a line like, no, no, think that pitch and see if you can speak on that pitch. No, hey, much easier. Now it's just a matter of sustaining no, but the first step is just touching it. No, no. Thank you so much for watching. Please see the video description for other lessons you might enjoy. Be sure to check out Part 1 if you haven't, and visit 30daysinger.com for our full singing courses.